Dear aspirant, welcome to Current Affairs for UPSC by Zaki. Today we are going to discuss about the eco-friendly space mining. So what is space mining and why they considered as eco-friendly? So let us start with eco-friendly space mining. Over the course of next 50 years, even a conservation estimate suggests that about 2 to 3 billion people will add in the market for the car, house, and the latest tech gadgets. So, as the crest of the population waves loom, so do insist alarm bell of the human impact. So, it means human impact on earth resources. So, such kind of resources are collapsed, like collapsed fishery, exploited tar sand, and scorched forest, divide of wildlife, etc. could be happen. So, what are the solutions of these problems? So, the solution is outer space. So, why outer space considered as the solution for these problems? So, see, at the 2016 record conference, Jeff Bezos, as you know, Jeff Bezos is the founder of Amazon and owner of the Amazon, brazenly suggests that we don't want to live in a retrograde world where we have free population growth. So as you saw the various government national policy, one child policy, two child policy, it is not for the benefit of humanity. As you saw, the Japan and China faces such kind of the workforce problem. So it means we not have to free our population growth. We can continue it. So solution is space. So see, in his vision of the future, so these space mining and all that are basically in future plan. So for the our next generation about 2030, 50 and so on. So future plan, CNBC reported Earth will be zoned residential and light industrial. So we use Earth only as the residential purpose and some light industries. Operation like mining, which take heavy toll of the environment, would be moved off from the Earth. Means from the Earth, from the Mars, Moon, etc. So heavy mining will be done in the Moon and Mars. So it magnificently far-fetched idea, but humanity is already moving in that direction. So it is some novel idea, and you see it is space mining, but humanity already moved in this direction. Basically, US and some of the commercial companies and other part of the China and Russia also joined in this race, space mining race. So, race to build an industrial foundation in a space. So, it is a race to build industrial foundation in a space. So, how they build this foundation? So, the race to build an industrial foundation in the space has already begun. So, see, Elon Musk promises Mars Alpha Base by 2028. Basically, Mars Alpha Base is a residential plan on the Mars by Elon Musk. So, for the more detail about the Mars Base Alpha, you subscribe my channel and I will give you the detail about the Mars Base Alpha in the next video and for the coming videos. So don't forget to subscribe my channel. So further, Bezos own Blue Origin. Bezos company's Blue Origin also working on the sustained human presence on the moon. So Bezos working on moon, Musk working on Mars. So further we move. NASA's Lunar Gateway, a permanent orbital station, is set to go the operation to the end of this decade. Means approx or about 2030s or so. So Lunar Gateway. So if you want to know about the Lunar Gateway, you can see my previous video on Lunar Gateway. With the animation, we have described it very clearly about what is Lunar Gateway and what is the Armistice mission. So if you know more detail about the Armistice and Lunar Gateway, you can see my video. So and share also this video and subscribe my channel. So in 40 years, so why this race is begun? Because after the competition in the market of the space resources, so the cost of the space have fallen. Launch cost of the space is fallen about $85,000 per kilogram in 40 years. See, when space race is started or space, it cost about 85,000 per kilogram to less than today. This cost is only $1,000 per kilogram, and NASA hope it gets this under. NASA hope to get this under only $100 per kg in the next few years. So space travel is more cheaper than ever before. So this trajectory make space mining advocate a Skycrop CEO, Dennis Wingo. Skycrop CEO Dennis Wingo said, certain then ever that we are on the cusp of new era of space mining. So you will see the next 10 years, about 2030 is the era of space mining. He reiterated to the astronomy that industrial activity on the moon is how we can make things better here on Earth. So if we plan heavy industry on moons and Mars, it means Earth will be more green and more environment friendly. So know about what is a space mining industry or a space mining industry. So the space mining industry would chase the profit by finding the way to process raw material directly at their icy remote resources, whether it is moon, Mars, asteroid, etc., to the Earth. So on the horizon is solar powered lunar base capable of producing the gigawatt level power needed for mining. So the lunar surface in his eye is an incredibly efficient place for the industrial process. Further, we move. One of the lunar mining program is called Lunar CATALYST. So, what is Lunar CATALYST? The Lunar CATALYST is the short form of Lunar Cargo, Transportation and Landing by Soft Touchdown. It is CATLSFT. So it is catalyst. TA for transportation, T transportation, catalyst, CA for catalyst, transportation and landing and soft touchdown. So it is called, in short form, catalyst is a NASA initiative for commercial cargo. It is for commercial cargo transportation capability to the surface of the moon to the earth. Means it is also made for the mining purpose. So see the animation of the space mining. So see our next section. It is animation about the industrial process in space. So how these industrial process will work in the space. So see about this. Basically, space is a treasure of various valuable material. If we distribute these material, we will provide about $100 billion to the every person. And basically, these asteroids are situated between the Mars and the Jupiter. Basically, it is called asteroid belt. As we earlier talked about the, and my video also on the 16 Psyche. So you can see the 16 Psyche and all about that. So all basically, and it is not so far about 16,000 near Earth objects, or it is called NEO, are also will be the valuable resource for the human. So see about 16,000 near Earth will also be used on the space mining. So these asteroids these mining basically scientists use. So it is an asteroid, and the scientists use this type of mining, and they use this type of and some stations and solar panel for the energy. They after that they transported material to the Earth. So the first destination will be the moon. So already in the last decade, a race began between the US and China and Russia. So these countries are bigger race to make base on the moon. So see how they will make base on the moon. So we see why moon is so important for these countries, basically US and Russia, because which country or which group on the moon will be the superpower for the future or the next generation. So some of the material which is very costly found on the moon are cobalt, iron, gold, palladium, platinum, titanium, tungsten, uranium, and in 2009 water also found. So water is very, very significant for the sustainable life on the moon or sustainable habitat on the moon. So basically these moon base will be also provide the base for the further deep space exploration. And basically helium 3 is the very, very significant element found on the moon. So US plan to transport helium to the earth, helium 3 to the earth. Helium 3 is very useful for the nuclear plant and will be the future fuel. So this nuclear fuel and will be so these moon structure will be made by 3D printing robot which use artificial intelligence and cutting edge technologies. So see about all that. So see uh, the transportation between the earth and the moon. So transportation between the earth and the moon, like the helium and will be uh, transportation between the earth and moon will be conducted by the laser. So scientists or US use laser technique to transport helium to the earth. This technique used by the NASA for the future transportation, and the energy will be taken from the solar panel, giant solar panel around the surface of the moon. So basically these house will be built by the 3D printing robot. So see how they print. Basically they use regolith from the moon surface and build their house on the moon. See, if you build a house on the moon, you keep three things in your mind. Number one, the house will be must protect the astronaut from the solar radiation or cosmic radiation like gamma rays and all other heavy energy particles. Number two, it will also protect astronaut from the frequent collision of the meteorites. And number third is the astronaut. It will also protect astronaut from the highly fluctuating temperature on the moon. It is 100 degrees C to minus 100 degrees. So these house will protect all things. So see the house, how house will be built on the, so see. So if we see the internal structure of these house, it is made for the four astronauts. It protects from solar radiation, frequent meteorite protection, and also temperature fluctuations. And this cupola was used for the daylight. So these type of house will be built on the moon in future for the sustained habitable. Same technique will be used on the Mars and other planet of or other uh, body, heavenly body. So that is that's all about the industrial process in space, basically in animation. So as you know, a picture tell can thousand things. So animation is very significant for to how understand how the moon base will be built on the moon and other asteroid, and they mine. So this is the picture of mining on Mars. So we will further move on our next section. So let's we move on forward. Significance of space mining. So why space mining is significant? So see, one thing is certain, our planet could use a breather. So our planet will be more greener and more clean. The mineral wealth of the outer space is apparent, and the question of how will we provide for another few billions of our brother and sister is never far from the subject. So in future, in 2050 and other, the populations will be 1 or 2 billion people will be at. So how will we will give the material or resources for these people? So the answer is the outer space. So space mining is one of the promising multipolar solution, but the burden will be on us to prevent the ecological mistake of our previous generation. So we will stop the heavy mining on earth, and we will also use some eco-friendly technique or technology on earth and use less carbon footprint for the future of our next generation, and not do the mistakes of the previous generation. So that's all about the eco-friendly space mining topic. So see, our next section is question for the UPSC. Question for the UPSC. Consider the following pairs. Consider the following pairs. Mars base Alpha, Elon Musk. Lunar CATALYST, Jeff Bezos. Blue Origin, CNSA. Lunar Gateway, NASA. Which of the above pairs is correctly matched? A, 4 only. B, 1, 2 and 4 only. 1 and 4 only. D, all of the above. Please write your answer in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for this kind of videos. We will provide also video related to the mains examination, basically for the ecology and environment, geography and science. So tell your friends and colleagues about our initiation, and hope you will be stay in home for the your health, because you see about the COVID pandemic widely spread around the India and killing the people mercilessly. So see our next section, answer of the previous question. Answer of the previous question. Scientists have found deep underground running water in which of the place of Hawaii island coast? Honolulu, it is wrong. It is no. Honolulu, it is also wrong. Hualalai, it is right. Hualalai is the western coast of the Hawaiian island, where these underground fresh water was found, and also subsurface aquifer or submarine aquifer also found in the place called Hualalai. The Pahaku Hanalai. Pahaku Hanalai is also wrong. So answer is C. Answer is C. So please tell your friend about our initiative and share this video as you can, as you can share this video as possible, and for all groups. So please share videos and subscribe my channel and like and comment. Basically comment for the answer, and we will give the answer of this question in our next video. So see our next video. Next video basically related to the invisible river in the sky. So what is this river? This is a topic related to the ecology and environment. So subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching this video. Thanks a lot.